Hello, let's do the New York Times games for Friday, May 15th. I'm seeing a lot of NBA players' last names. You have LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, Steph Curry. A lot of them. I don't know what those would be going with or going as. I mean, obviously an NBA category. I guess they could be MVPs. All five of them won MVPs. Dwayne Wade did win one, right? The year they won it with Shaq, I think. Chow is an interesting word. What is that in here, Raz? Chow. I don't see other ways to say, was it hi or goodbye, or is it both? I think it's goodbye, right? I'm not sure. In Italian. Was is an interesting word. What is was doing in here? I mean, we have saw. Those are anagrams. I don't see other anagrams, though. Saw is a movie. Seesaw. See something? Abel and Elba are anagrams. So we have two different sets of anagrams in here. But it doesn't really do anything, does it? You traverse something, you cross it. You can wade across a river. You ford a river. Okay, so maybe that's what this is. So that would remove Dwayne Wade from that other category, if that's another category. What is Elba? Isn't that Idris Elba, the actor? But is Elba the island that Napoleon was sent to? One of the two? Because he was exiled twice. Once to an island in the Mediterranean, and once to one down off the west coast of Africa. I mean, like really far away from Africa, but it's closest to Africa. I forget which one is which. I forget which one is called, I think, Elba. I'm not sure what that would have to do with any of this. I mean, you could have Brad Pitt. So maybe we're doing movie character or movie actors. Harrison Ford. You have Michael B. Jordan, right? I don't know. There's a ton of names in here and I don't like it. Cross can also be on that last name. There's tons of last names in here. What's peak doing in here? Sneak peek? A mountain peak? Wait up, is a mountain peak P-E-A-K, right? And then peek with your eyes, is that P-E-E-K? Huh. Okay, I have no idea what's happening other than the traverse, cross, ford, and wade, which I think is a category. And I'm just going to submit it because it's taking me too long here. Navigate through as a river. All right. I'm tempted to do the NBA one. The actor one, they were all up at the top. So that makes me more suspicious of it. So I kind of want to try the NBA MVP category, possibly. In fact, I'm going to do it. We're going to go NBA MVPs. Multiple time NBA MVPs. Okay. I think Wade only won once. Was is such an interesting clue. Why is that in here? Was. Are we adding letters? Are we missing letters? Wash, wasp, palm tree. Obviously, that's the obvious one, but you also have the palm of your hand. It's also slang for stealing something. You palm something. Palm Sunday. Palm something. Palm can even be a last name. Pitt, obviously, could be short for Pittsburgh. Wash could be Washington. But I don't see other abbreviations for like sports teams or cities or anything like that. Money pit. Money something. No, I don't see that. And it isn't a pit in that sense, only spelled with one T. See, able. If we were adding letters, we could be cable, fable, table. I don't really see that though. Chow starts with CIA. Are we starting with federal agencies maybe? I don't really see that. I have no idea what these two categories are. I have no clue whatsoever. Are we just doing two different anagrams? Because saw and was are completely just flipped backwards. Abel and Elba are both just completely flipped backwards. Is that all it is? I'm going to try it, I guess. Non-palindromic words in a famous palindrome. Non-palindromic words in a famous palindrome. It's not famous enough for me to know it. I have no idea what that is. And then Palm, Peak, Chow, and Pit. I don't know. I have no idea. Homophones of what? Homophones of kinds of dogs familiarly. I get Chow and I get Pit. What are Palm and Peak? There's a dog breed called Palm and Peak. Okay. I guess. I never would have thought of that in a trillion years. Let's just keep upping that number of years. Let's go with a trillion today. All right. Okay, let's see what they give it. 2.3. Okay. Let's check the bot. Ooh, man. 48% solve rate. 5 out of 5 difficulty. Losing by far and away the biggest category. I mean, I got through that with no mistakes. I don't know how, but I did. It felt kind of tough, though. Skill 95, uniqueness 1 in 21. I mean, I did it in regular rainbow order, so that's not surprising. Over half getting yellow first. Drop down to green. I mean, this is pretty standard. Let's check ever. Also fairly standard for a tough game. Winning games, rainbow order, almost rainbow order. You know, almost rainbow order again, just green and yellow swapped. Top 5 games all purple last. And then losing games, just 16% getting absolutely nothing. And then kind of mishmash of different colors in here other than purple. That's interesting. Check the mistakes. Jordan, Pitt, Curry, James. Famous surnames? Okay. Jordan, Wade, Curry, James. Okay, that's the NBA category. Jordan, Pitt, Elba, James. Yeah, I was thinking of a actor one. Although not really with James. I think I was thinking of a different one. Wasn't I? Or maybe I just only thought of 3. Saul was Peak Able. That seems like a random guess. I don't know why those would go together. Crossword, Peak, Traverse. I don't know why those are going together other than a random guess either. All right, well, how'd you do? On to the mini. All right, baseball stat hidden in super big hit. Super big hit, huh? I have no super big hit. Hi in Hawaii, aloha. With 8 across, running or going to the gym, not sure. Opposite of north northeast is south southwest. Okay. Opposite of riches and is saying rags. Is this RBI? I'm guessing. Yes, RBI. Okay. Still not sure about that one. Let's go back to the downs. Ew, gross. Not sure. Tiny bits. Iotas. Where the hands are placed when Hey Macarena is sung. Hips. All over again. All over again. Anew? Possibly. Get in shape? Get in shape. I was like, get in shape. All right. Bit of an odd one. RBI. Okay, yeah, the R at the end of super and the BI at the beginning of big. RBI. All right. I mean, I kind of thought RBI at the beginning just because you see 3 letters and you hear baseball stat and it's RBI, but there's so many baseball stats I didn't want to just assume. Aloha, get in shape. South southwest. I get everything. Blah was ew gross. Blah. Okay. I got everything else. All right. How'd you do? On to pips. Okay, that is just equal to 1. All right, so we're doing this. Seems like. Let's see how we're getting equals in there. We have 2 4s left. Okay, so we're going probably 6 4 5 4 and then 1 3 like this. Okay, 15 seconds, pretty good. On to medium. All right, this needs to be a 5. We have 4 5s, so that's not very helpful. This needs to be a 1. We only have 2 1s. Okay. So we have a 1 2, and then we need a 2 if it's a 2 to be attached to a 6 or a 5, which we have a 2 5. Okay. If we did the 1 5, we'd need a 5 attached to a 5 or a 6, which we also have. So it's not very helpful. And then we're going to need 1 of each number in here. Okay. Well, if we made this 1 5, that would put 2 5s in here and a third 5 here, and we need a 4th 5 over here. And we only have 4 5s. And we're going to need a 5 in here, so that doesn't work. So that's not going to be 1 5, it's going to be 1 2. Okay. This is going to be 2 5. And then this is going to be 6 something. Either the 6 0 or the 6 5, don't know what yet. We have a 5, 4. This 3, 3 seems like it would have to go there. Either there or there, because it's going to need a 3. So this one's going to stick out here some way. And then we can't do 5, 6 here because that would remove our last 6. Actually, no, this 3, 3 can't go here. It's going to have to go here because I need a 6 right here. But anyway, this 5 can't be 5, 6 because then we'd need the last 6 right here and we wouldn't have a 6 left for this. So this is going to be 5, 4 because we also don't have a 1 left. And then probably 5, 4, 0 because we need the 2 in here. So this is going to be 6, 5 here because we need the 0 in here as well. And then we'll just place these right here. All right, almost 2 minutes, but that one you kind of had to think through to make sure you were saving numbers for that unequals cage. On to hard. Okay. We need a 6, we need a 4. How many of those do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4 4s. We have 4 6s. So that's not very helpful, is it? We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of something in here. So we know it's not going to be the 4s. It's not going to be the 6s because we already counted those. So what do we have 6 of? Maybe the 1s? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 1s. Initial glance, I think that's the only one we have. We have 1, 0. We have 1, 2. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 3s. We had 4 4s. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 5s, and we had 4 6s. Okay, so this is definitely going to be the 1s. We don't have a 4 1, so this 4 is going to have to stick up. So we need a 4 4 or a 4 5 or a 4 6. And we have all 3 of those. So it's not very helpful. Not sure really where to go with this one. Do we have a 6 1? We don't have a 6 1, so this one can't stick over here, but it could still stick down or over this way. Do we have a domino that equals 9 all on its own? We have a 5 4. So we do have 1. Man, there's just nothing obvious here, is there? I wonder if this 12 is going to be 4 4 4. They tend to do that. But not always. I guess we're just going to have to place things. Is there any one of these that has to be a double? Like this one could stick up over here. This one could go over. This one can't go over because we don't have a 4 1. But it could still go up. This one could go this way or this way. This one could go this way. This one could go down. This one has to go up. Huh. Yeah, I'm just not seeing. I guess let's just try placing things. Let's try the 5 4 right here. Why not? This could be 6 6 right here. Would they do that? This would have to be 0 1 up. And then we need something with a double that's also attached to a 1. So we could do 1 3. Like this, and then 3 3. Let's try it. And then we could do the 1 1 here, and the 4 4 here, sure. Well, we can't do the 6 4 here, which is a problem. Because that's the last 4 we have, because we don't have another 4 here for this. So that doesn't work. This already doesn't work. Okay. But is there another way to make 12 here without the 6, or without the 4 4? We could do 5 3 to make 8, and then we could do 4 6 up. That's possible. This would have to be a 4 though, and it would have to be the 4 4. And we don't have an extra 1, do we? We have 4 spots left. We only have 4 1s left. So yeah, this doesn't work. That doesn't work. We could do 1 5 here. No, we can't because we need the 1 in here. What if we did 1 5 and then 1 2? This would have to be a 5. It'd have to be something like this. And then this could be a 4, 4, 4, but then again, that makes that have to be a 1. Or we do 4, we can't do 4, 6, because obviously that's more than 5. All right, that doesn't work either. I'm starting to think this layout doesn't work. Well, let's not give up on it just yet. If I did 6, 5 here, this would have to be a 1. That doesn't work. We don't have an extra 1. I could do 6, 4 here and then 2, 1 over, then 1, 1. It's possible. This would have to be 4, 4. But then I need a 6, 1. I don't have a 6, 1. Maybe that's what I need to focus on. Whatever is attached to a 4 also needs to have something with a 1 attached to it. That's what I need to focus on. Okay, let's back out. So I can't do the 4, 4 here because we don't have a 6, 1. Do we have a 4, 1? We don't have a 4, 1, so I can't do 4, 6 here either. And I can't do 4, 4, so this has to be the 4, 5 actually. And then this is going to have to be 5, 1. Where's the 5, 1 at? There it is. Whether it's going this way or this way, I don't know. I'm going to stick it there like that for now. We'll see. So this is not going to be a domino all on its own. This 6 is going to have to stick over here. So we need a 6, 4, 6, 3, something like that. 6, 6 works. 6, 5 works. All three of the 6s work. So we need 1, 6 here. How many 6s and 5s do we have? Because we need 1 here, at least 1 here. Well, actually, exactly 1 here. We need, so that's 2. And we need at least 1 here. That's 3. And we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we still have a lot of them. Okay. I wonder if this is still 3s down here. Possibly. That would force the 1, 1 to go here. Not necessarily, it could go here. Where's the 1, 0 going? Oh, you know what? We could be doing something tricky like this, and then just doing 6, 6 here. Let's see if we can make that work. Let's do 6, 4 over. What do we still have with a 1? This is 1, 2. This would have to be 5, 4, which we don't have. Okay. And 6, 5 doesn't work either, actually. Because we don't have a 4, 4. Oh, we do have a 4, 4, actually. Does that work? No, because we can't make 5 up here now. Okay. So I don't think this works. The 3s might still work, but we'll see. Actually, we might be able to work this out. Hold on. Actually, I don't think that really... I was going to add everything up, but I don't think that really helps us. Because there's nothing to kick out. There's nothing to get rid of. Of course, all these numbers are going to add up to all these numbers, because we know exactly what they are already. There's no wiggle room. It's all about the layout. All right, what if we did 6, 5? Is that possible? We'd need a 2 here, but we only have 1, 2, and it's attached to a 1, and that 1 needs to go in here, so that doesn't work. Does the 6, 6 work? This would have to be a 3. And this would have to be 3, 5, and this would have to be 1, 1. That doesn't work. Okay. Which one haven't I tried there? It was a 6, 5, right? Yeah. This would have to be 6, 5. This would have to be 4, 4. And I just tried that. We need the 1, 2 there. And I just tried that. Maybe it still works. Maybe I didn't go through all the options because I just stuck the 0, 1 over here. Maybe the 1, 0 is going up this way. And then the 1, 1's going here. How are we getting to 12? This would have to be 5, and that doesn't work. Actually, adding them up will tell us about the equal cage, now that I think about it. Yeah, adding them up will tell us about the equal cage. Okay, so let's do that. So this is going to be 5, because we know it's all ones. Or 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's 6. Plus 4 is 10. That's 20. 26, 35, 41, 53, 63, 68. Okay. And what do we have in the dominoes? We have 11, 13, 21, 29, 39, 43, 46, 52, 53, 65, 71, plus 9 is 80. Okay, so this has to equal 12, right? I had 68 before. So that's going to be the 4s. How are we doing that? How are we doing that? Maybe we're doing this and 6, 4 out. Those are the only 4s we have. I hope I did the math right on that, because I was doing it all in my head. And we can't do 6, 5 here. That doesn't work. It would have to be the 6, 6. And then 3, 5. That doesn't work. Maybe 3, 3. Then we could do 3, 1. Okay, that works. 1, 1. Where are we putting the 1, 2? We could do the 1, 2 here. 5, 3 like this. 5, 6, and then 1, 0. Okay, I did it. All right, 11 minutes. I forgot about this equal cage down there for a bit. I was like, oh, we know the total for all of these because they're all numbered, but I forgot that these 3 down here were just an equals cage. Like, that totally gives it away. I'm glad I thought of it eventually, because if I didn't, I would have just had to brute force this, and that would have been probably 20-something minutes. Okay. Well, if you're enjoying the videos, please leave a like and subscribe and let me know how you did on all the puzzles today.